Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. We're coming up on Christmas. We're in the holidays. We're taking a little break, but here we are with your Monday morning news. Last week was that catch-up week. We kind of talked about all of the customs have been shipped out. So we have made it to there. The next batch of customs, if you're not on the Patreon page, there's a public chat. You can see all this stuff. It's like basically a chat line with all the members there. But January 13th, that week is when we're up next for customs. So I'll be getting in touch with everybody on the list that's coming up, like the next 15-ish people to be done that week. So probably the first week of January I'll reach out to get your colorways cemented. I've been trying. It's still not going to be a perfect process even with the Google form, but just to make it a little easier on your side how to describe what you want. Even with the videos, sometimes it's hard for people to say if they want the speckles or the splash. They're not sure which is which, or a splatter that's not an item, and then what colors fade. And if I can do a Google form somehow, it'll make it a little easier. You can lay out your base layer, then any of the speckles, any of the splashes. So we're working on improving the customs process a little bit. But right now it's just a conversation with me and you when you're up to nail down your colorway and your rolls. Tuesday, yes, loadout Tuesday, Christmas Eve. We will still be having a loadout drop. I can't stop for any reason until I don't have any loadouts. So we might be coming up to that point, but for now, loadout Tuesday. Coming at you at noon, Christmas Eve, Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Time, I don't know, Eastern Time, whatever Ohio time is right now. Secret Santa stuff, I did bring this up. If you got something and you already opened it from Santa Jake, your wife or friend or whoever got you a yo-yo from me, please don't show it until after Christmas, as a lot of people will be opening those up on Christmas, and then at that point after Christmas the extras will be listed. But I don't want to ruin the surprise for anybody that knows or doesn't know that they have one coming. I just want it to be a complete surprise, something they haven't even seen, period, before. Nessie 24 update. Those are coming to me. If you were waiting on the second batch of the colorways due to all the issues, but if that's the plasma berries, some of the nest depths, some of the snots berries, so those are on their way to me. So we're looking at I don't even know, probably next week I might be able to get those out. That's going to be my goal. We'll see how everything lays out with the no school for the kids and whatnot, but next week should be my goal on that, no problem. So I'm glad to get those back in hand and get those on their way. Hopefully, it'd be great to have them in the mail for 24 for Nessie 24, right? Feedback on the Nessie 24, absolutely wild. Just people love it, which is a good thing. So I've got a couple of colors coming to those of you that didn't get the pre-order. And then I think I'm probably going to have to get some more rolls for a couple more colors and then put it in the customs batch. Pack Storm Mongoose for the one and only Matt Mullins made it happen. If you haven't paid and you signed up for the pre-order, make it happen or let him know when you are paying, okay? So you signed up, you filled out the pre-order and all that. The payments were supposed to be due Friday. You're still on the list for the pre-order. Just let him know when you will be paying, please. I'm glad Matt's been running that. He gets a little sample of why pre-orders in theory are great, but then on the other end they are also still a lot of work. The pre-orders that I limit to 20, that is the prime spot where it's kind of like pretty easily manageable. But then once you start to do the full pre-orders, it gets pretty hectic. What's that? Oh, he's ready? Okay, hey, here we go. Christmas edition bangers. Take it away, Matt.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. I'm a G2 freak, 7 days a week. The Banshee and the Mongoose makes Mrs. Claus' knees weak. What? Ho, ho, ho to all you G2 true believers out there. Merry Christmas. I hope life is good for you. Hope things are going great. Let's get into Santa's bangers for the festive holiday. Let's ride. Up first this week is this very good boy, and you can tell that he's on the good list because of how smooth and wonderful his tricks are. It's always cool to see someone learning something new, kind of getting the flow of how the string needs to move, how the yo-yo needs to move. Santa approves. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger, brother. Up next this week is this homie, and I have never seen a style so unique on a yo-yoer ever. The way he manipulates the yo-yo and the string is simply surprising, and Santa cannot wait to pay this good boy a visit on Christmas Eve. Take notes, guys. This is how you yo-yo. Greatly, I will add. And I love to watch this homie work. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger, brother. Last but certainly not least is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Chris Tolito. I'm not sure anybody is ever going to beat this cat at yo-yoing. The dude is so good, so wonderful. He makes everything look so easy. Woo! Woo! Santa, it's hot up in here. All right, Mr. Toledo, you're one of the greatest yo-yoers in the country. I love watching you work, homie. Thank you so much for sharing this week's banger from Mr. Claus. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. Mucho love to you and yours. Merry Christmas. From me to you, my friends, I love y'all with all my heart. I hope your holidays are filled with friendship, love, and companionship. Have a great day, guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Let's ride.
Thank you, sir. Good time to ask. What do you guys think about the Walk the Dog cast? Name is still patent pending. No, it's still up in the air. That's just what I thought of randomly when I uploaded the first one, but I do enjoy it a lot. I want to bring more specific topics to the table. We'll be talking about like the best yo-yos of 2024 here coming up, moments. Oh, that's a perfect time. You saw your email? Hopefully you filled it out. If you're not on the G2 email newsletter, what are you doing? Anyways, I sent out the best of 2024 to your emails. It's got like yo-yo colorway, moments, a couple other things. Just some of the best things that have happened in 2024. We're putting up to a fan vote, and then I can give out the awards either early 2025 or that last week of 2024. So thank you for taking the time to fill out that. If you haven't, check your spam. We would appreciate it. Just the more feedback, the better, to make the show a little bit better. Along those lines, the flights are going to be coming. I'm excited to get that content. The flight is where I compare yo-yos. So I've got a competitive yo-yo flight coming, a step down, like a casual competitive, or like just like a step down from the competitive to like a mid-competitive yo-yo flight. And then the best yo-yos of 2024 flight. I have posted up that form for the best yo-yos of 2024. I mostly stay in the G2 lane, so these other categories I'm using a lot of your guys' help to filter in what should be added for me. So if you can fill out that best of 2024, that's going to help me know what else to put in to compare. I don't really know what people have loved or what's out there as a really great popular yo-yo from 2024.
Where did you put the slime?
It's outside in the garage. You can't have it no slime until somebody's at the table watching you.
Okay.
Okay?
When are you going to be done looking?
After I edit this video.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Release after Christmas with those items that were left from the Santa Jake specials. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and enjoy some time with your loved ones. Thanks for watching. It's been another Monday Morning Yo-Yo.